Hi guys, just coming to you from the water. Today's been a kind of a crazy busy day, and I was up until about an hour ago still in my housecoat because I've been answering emails all day and helping people switch from the Mad Barn products that they were using to find a replacement product for them for their horse. So I've been kind of reckless all day and my husband convinced me we should just get out of the house for a while and get out on the boat, so here we are. What I'd like to talk to you about today is the feeds that are available in the Maritime provinces, which ones are Ionophore free and which ones are Ionophore safe. And I have been compiling information over the last couple of weeks, and I just want to share that with you, some of you. So I had asked you a while back to give me a list of all the different feeds that you feed in the Maritimes and you have access to, and you came through and provided me with an excellent list. There were quite a few feed companies on there. Some of them I already knew were Ionophore free, but I just want to talk about a couple that were a little bit odd. And so I guess what you could call this is my top, well, really it's my top, I'm not going to give it a number, it's my top few feeds, okay? So when I sent the email out, I sent emails out to pretty much everybody that was on that list. Excuse me. Some companies replied promptly, and there are some companies that really didn't. And to me, that says a lot about how a company feels about its clients. They didn't know me from Adam. Not that I am anybody special, but some of them just still haven't really given me a great answer. So I'm going to go through and tell you exactly what was said and talk about each one. So the first one that I want to talk about is Brooks Equine Nutrition. Brooks Equine Nutrition is 100% Canadian owned company out of Ontario, and they are completely Ionophore free. They have no ionophores in their facility, and their facility is equine only. So they don't process any other feeds in their facility other than equine feeds. I spoke to a lovely man named Dan Irwin. They were the first to get back to me. They were extremely professional, prompt, courteous, answered all of my questions. And I asked them to follow up with a quick email, which I have here, Brooks Nutrition. And here's what they say. Thank you so much for getting back to me. Oh, that was me that I said thank you for getting back to me with this information. He says, sorry, I got that backwards. Hello, Sunita. Thank you for your inquiry and interest. Brooks Equine Nutrition prioritizes manufacturing safety and quality. Therefore, we manufacture all our feed products in a drug-free facility, including ionophores. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. He and I spoke at great length, like I said. Excellent customer service. And holy crap, look at those clouds behind me. I might get rained on. Excellent, just excellent all around. I did have a chance to look at their formulations, and not bad either. So I give lots of stars to Brooks. The next people that I'd like to talk about is Buckeye. Buckeye also got back to me right away. Very prompt, very professional. Gave me all the answers to everything that I needed. The other company that also got back to me within 24 hours was Semacan. Semacan, a lot of you might be, you might know their name because they supply a lot of Timothy alfalfa cubes and a lot of things like that. And they also are completely ionophore free. So then, I want to talk about the two that didn't get back to me. Number one, Suregain, and that disappoints me greatly. It took them 3 weeks to return any information to me, and I only finally heard back from Amy, the nutritionist, on this past Friday. Prior to that, I had spoken to a gentleman named Dan from Alberta, who was excellent to talk to, wonderful, and he assured me that their procedures are only Ionophore safe. They are not Ionophore free. So do with that what you will. If you feed Suregain Feeds, Trow Nutrition, and you want to continue, you're adults, that's up to you. And just to reiterate, Ionophore free means completely no ionophores, no cattle feed, no other feed, and equine only in the facility. Ionophore safe means that they do process other animal feeds, but they clean their lines, and they have a lot of very strict procedures to follow to make sure that those lines are cleaned. So I'm not saying that they're bad. I did not appreciate their communication. I didn't think they were overly concerned about my concerns, and for that I take away stars. The other one that was very disappointing to me was Solio Nutrition, and Solio is what I feed, and it's what I've been feeding for the last several years since the co-op takeover. And I was really disheartened because with them, I waited and waited and waited 2 full weeks, finally hadn't heard anything, and a friend reached out to me on Facebook and sent me what they sent her. And basically, I still hadn't heard from them. I had called, I had messaged. Finally, I went on Messenger and I sent a screenshot of what she sent to me back to them, asking them to confirm if that is their policy. And they said, yes, it is their policy. So that's all I got back from co-op. So I know a lot of the people that work in the co-op stores, and they are very dear, wonderful people. Some of them are good friends of mine, and so I feel bad saying this, but unfortunately, Solio, which is their equine feed, really dropped the ball on supporting the co-op brand. So because that is the feed I feed, I will be switching, probably either to Buckeye or Brooks or Purina. So a lot of you might be very surprised to have me say I will switch to Purina. One of the things about me that, if you know me well, you will know, is that I am great at accepting responsibility when I am wrong or have fucked up. And I've not always been the best promoter of Purina. Some of the ingredients, I'm not a big fan of the quantities of those ingredients that they use, but I'm really not going to get into that too much. I will say that they did get back to me promptly within a couple of days. They were very, very professional. Purina Canada, which is the Purina feed that is made out of Ontario, is 100% Ionophore free. However, the feed that is processed at Clarence Feed Services, or CFS, the mill in Nova Scotia, is only Ionophore safe. I did speak to Brendan, excuse me, I had a tickle in my throat. I did speak to Brendan Bertram at length. He was wonderful to talk to, great guy. He sent me a list of all of the products that they bring in from Ontario, which are 100% Ionophore free. So I'm just going to quickly run through that. So he says, hello Sunita, here's a list of all the feed that we bring in from Ontario. Evolution Juvenile, Evolution Maternity, Evolution Elite, Evolution Senior, Omeline Senior Plus, Pure Athlete, Sport XT, now Legend XT, Equilibrium Excel HD, Equilibrium Trimax, Equilibrium Super Fibra Integrity, excellent feed if you have a metabolic horse, Equilibrium Superfiber Classic, and Digestive Balance. So those are the products that come from Ontario from their mill that is 100% ionophore free and equine specific. The mill in Nova Scotia also processes beef, swine, and chicken feed. So that's just for your information. If you are going to buy Purina and you want ionophore free, you're going to be asking your provider for the products that I listed that come out of Ontario. You also had asked or mentioned that you feed Tribute, and what was the other one? Hoffman's, yes. So Tribute and Hoffman's also are both ionophore free. So those are the top main ones that most people came forward with. Some people are able to get Bluebonnet. Some people are able to get Blue Seal. Blue Seal is also ionophore free. So I hope that helps you going forward. Again, if anyone needs help transitioning from a Mad Barn product onto something else, you can reach out to me. I'm not charging people if they're asking me just, what would replace this with this, apples to apples, oranges to oranges. So for those people who might think that I'm making money off of all of this, I am not. I am doing this because I want to help, and I want to do my part. As for the entire situation with Mad Barn, I'm not going to get into it. That is all going to come out very soon, and I am on the right side of it, and I know that for a fact, so I'm really not concerned about that. I worked for a company that most of you know for 10 years, and I had to be very, very careful about what I said, and I couldn't really say a lot about a lot of things. And so I did try to keep my mouth as quiet as possible. Sometimes that's not easy for me. But I'm in a really fortunate situation right now. I'm very supported by my family and my husband. And, oh, we're starting to drift ashore. He's telling me he's got to start the motor and go. It's okay, you can go. But basically, I guess my thing right now is I don't give a shit about Mad Barn. I don't give a shit about anything except your horses. I really do care about your horses, and I want them to be healthy and happy. And on that note, the clouds are looming. I'm gonna get rained on. So we're gonna head. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your ponies. Go give them a hug for me. Bye for now.